Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am CryptoKip, and today we got to talk about this. Chris Marsliak's key target at $30,000 Bitcoin. Why this is so significant. This is something I was thinking about today that I absolutely have to share with you guys because I don't think people think through things like this in the way that, we probably should be. There's a lot of things to take into consideration when you're looking at the key levels for Bitcoin, including the sentiment in the market. And when somebody like a CEO of a major crypto exchange tweets something like this, we got to ask ourselves, is this something important? What does this mean? And what does this mean if you're a trader? Guys, let's talk about this for Crocoin. What's going on with CRO right now? What do we need to look out for? And why is this $30,000 level so important for Bitcoin? Guys, let's get into the content. If you like this video, consider smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel for more content, but let's talk a little bit about what's going on. Guys, so Chris Marsliak tweeted the other day on October 20th when Bitcoin broke $30,000, hey, 30K. Now, I want you guys to think about, this is what I want you to think about. If you're a Crocoin holder, if you're looking to buy some Bitcoin, or if you're holding Bitcoin right now, this man does not tweet that much. He really doesn't. He retweets a couple things. He talks about servers for the exchange when the markets are going crazy and his app needs to keep up. Hey, they're tapping into a network. They're trying to get better for the bull market. Beautiful things. They talk about their card promos, but he calls out $30,000 price level. Now, here's what I want you guys to think about. How significant is that? When this man who tweets never tweets out $30,000, you got to think, it's a key level, guys. You got to know that Bitcoin has a key level at $30,000 at this point. But this is a mental barrier that when you see a tweet like this, you got to start to acknowledge a little bit more than just knowing its key level. Now, right now, Bitcoin's at 34K, so we're well above it, which is absolutely spectacular. At the end of the day, we had a really boring bear market there for a while, and then we got an explosion above 30K. And so what we're seeing in this market is everybody's turning into a bull. Absolutely everybody and their brothers turning into a bull. And what I'm thinking is when Thanksgiving comes, everybody's going to be watching the price of Bitcoin going crazy and start to really freak out and say, hey, I'm missing out. And that's what we got to be careful, because when you start to FOMO into a market, that's typically when you're in a position to get greedy and get wrecked. You buy when others are fearful, and then you sell when people are greedy. Right now, we're in a stage of greed. Now, could this thing keep flying up? Absolutely. But remember, Chris Marsliak tweeted about this key level at 30K, and he did it for good reason. Why? You can see very, very simply, guys, on these charts. So first off, looking at Crocoin, it's moving up. But Bitcoin at 30K is a key level, remember? And so what if Bitcoin does break back down to $30,000? What if that actually ends up happening? And all of a sudden, we see Bitcoin reject a current level and then go back down to 30K. Well, it's certainly possible, because right now this weekly candle is very, very important, guys. Zooming out and let's go to the 4-hourly candles here and just take a peek at this. If we break down below this 33K level, we can continue to see a movement back down here because we exploded right off of it. It'd be nice to turn this resistance, which was previously, into support, which would be great. But here's what we got to remember. That's not going to do something good for Crocoin, because Crocoin actually reflects the Bitcoin price. In a sense, guys, when you look at Crow, yeah, we're breaking out, but if Bitcoin rejects 35K, then we might come back down to 5.3 cents, or at least to this 5.4, 5.5 cents on this blue line where we saw Crocoin break out. And so when I see a tweet, and I'm going back and looking at Chris Marsliak's tweets, just kind of see how he is as a leader. He calls out like that one level in celebration. It's a key level. There's a chance we fall back down. And so though we're breaking out, and I want to see this thing break up to 6.6 cents, guys, and it's certainly possible at this point, we need Bitcoin to keep rallying. So if this weekly candle for Bitcoin closes lower than 35K and then breaks back down to 30K, then the fact of the matter is, guys, we got to be aware and of the opportunity for Crocoin to break back down maybe to 5 cents. Now, the 3.3 cent level or the 4.5 cent level that we've been talking about historically might not be coming, which would be great. We don't want to see that happen if we don't have to, right? But if it did happen, it'd be a good dollar cost averaging opportunity. At the very least, we know if you're buying Crow right now, you're definitely getting a discount versus Bitcoin, because here's the Crow versus Bitcoin chart. It looks like we're seemingly at the bottom of this. Could we go down to the very bottom of this blue trend line? Absolutely. That's certainly possible. But as you see, we are making higher lows over the time for Crocoin versus Bitcoin, which would be great to see. If we just stop right here, I'd absolutely love to see it. But we have to acknowledge all the possibilities. That's just how it works when you're trading crypto, guys. That's really all I got for you in this one. Acknowledge these key tweets by Chris Marsliak and the CEO of Crypto.com. look at the critical levels that everybody in the crypto market is peaking at. And when people are getting really greedy, then it's nice to put yourself on the other side of that fence just to think about, what if everybody's wrong? Because typically crypto and Bitcoin are looking for max pain where everybody's wrong. And so you got to be aware of both sides of the argument. Guys, that's all I got for you in this one. I'm CryptoKip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up that like button for more crypto content like this. And as always, guys, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and of course, I will see you in the next one, guys. Don't forget, I got 2 videos for you right here. If you want to check them out, I'll see you next time, folks. Peace.